Hello everybody, welcome back to the farm. It's now episode 13. I figured we'd start off the morning by getting some fuel in our tractor here. So let's just get a little bit and see what we are paying here to run this tractor. $112. That is fairly cheap, to be honest. I'm very happy with that price. And now the fun begins. We have $59,000 that we are hoping to pick up some land with today, and maybe even, if we're lucky, get a greenhouse. But that is a lot of work and a lot of money we need to make. So let's get back to our implements at the shop and see what we can do. All right, here we are. Let's get started by taking a look at the current prices we are expecting to see if we're to buy, or if we were to be looking for some fields here. All right, so I did some quick looking around, and this one here is only $42,000. I believe this was $17,000 extra. The problem is what the heck are we going to do to get enough money for a greenhouse? We could continue to do contracts, but it would kind of be dead money for a minute. We could try to mow our, it's right here. Let's just take a look. We could attempt to mow some of this down. There's a lot of trees in here. We could chop the trees to sell them and then mow a lot of this. And then, is this on our territory? This is our land here. I don't know what we could do with this. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Rules are rules, baby. All right. Well, either way, I still don't know what we could do with this, but I think, now that we got another $5,000, we almost just have to go for this. It seems like too good of an opportunity to pass up, especially for getting our first land. We're going for it. We are now the proud owners of this land right here, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited about this, to say the least. And plus now, we have the necessary means to sell this wood as logs, which is exciting. What can we do? Is there like a stump grinder in here? There's not a stump grinder, sadly. So we're probably going to have to be looking at leasing a stump grinder. Let's see. Looks like it just connects to a PTO. $1,300 to be able to get rid of it. I'm not too worried about that. Let's take a peek at what a greenhouse is going to cost us here. Run button, construction. Would it be like a production or something? Maybe it is under sheds. Oh, factories. Here we go. Selling points, greenhouses. We could go with the large grass greenhouse. I want to be able to get a big one because we don't need rice saplings. Large tarp greenhouse for 36 grand. I don't know which one's better. It looks like the grass one is way better. Like the glass one for 54 is immensely better. But we could place this one today and it could start helping us make money. I think we have to. We're here to make plays, aren't we? Let's place this thing down. I don't know what section or side. Looks like the water side is going to be up in the front here. But let's just place it somewhere right here, maybe? Let's go for it. Oh man, this feels crazy. We go from having no land at the start of last episode to this. Oh my gosh. And look at all these productions it's gonna be able to do. Cycles per month, 528. I think we're gonna be able to make a lot of money. I'm gonna activate all of these, and now we need a way of getting water. Miscellaneous is not gonna help me. This is in the way yet again. This miscellaneous, not gonna help me. Not gonna be under there. Barrels, $5,800. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of contracts to try to bump our money just a little bit so that we are able to afford just purchasing that water tanker outright. I think that's the play. It's got to be something like that, right? Let's throw the front loader on so that we can pick up on one of our fertilizer pallets. Maybe both of them. Like a dream. So let's take a peek here at the quick fertilizing missions. $1,700 right here. That's north of us. We'll take on field 9 for sure. This one is just north, and we're just gonna jump on all of these, try to put together the money, because if we can get that money put together, it's gonna be game on for the greenhouse. And all that's gonna do is it's just gonna start helping us get on top of making more money every single month. Man, I'm psyched about this, to be told. I am so ready to be able to get more production going. So all of our contracts are up here in front of us, which is really nice. Well, we're just going to boogie on through all of these contracts, and I will be back. Okay, and just like that, 3 contracts down, $400, $340, and $17.60. Beautiful stuff. That puts us at $65.78. That's enough. That is truly enough. So we can head back down. We can buy our first water tanker. Let's go do that. The fertilizer spreader is all put away, which means it's time to buy the thing. This can only hold 2,080, which is not that much, but I'm okay with that. I'm also concerned. It looks like it takes a truck ball, and I don't know if I can... Oh, I do have a ball back here, so I can't attach. I was a little concerned right away when I looked at it, but I am no longer sharing that concern. Let's take a look at this thing. It's beautiful. I think this is going to work exactly as we need it to at least be able to get it going. So let's leave the front loader here. I don't foresee us needing a front loader for water transportation purposes. Very happy about that. And we need to find some water. I'm hoping maybe there's some just on the map here. It looks like if we just drive to the east, there might be some water that we can just drive into. I don't know if we have to own the land. I'm hoping that that's not the case, but yeah, there's definitely water over here. Maybe we can just drive in and pick it up and be done. That would be very nice. It also looks like there's a field access here that's really close to the water. So maybe we can capitalize on this. Let's just take a peek. Oh yeah, this looks like it's going to work fairly well. Let's just back this trailer up here, see what we can do for the water here. Refill mobile water tank. Oh, look at that. All right. I'm not quite sure how much water we're going to use in any given month. Well, I think we're just going to make probably like 3 trips here. Bring this one back in 2 more, just so we can make sure that we don't run out in this month. And then we can also set the expectation for what we're going to need going forward. So let's make these 3 trips, and then we can continue with the episode. All right, and there we have it. We can get this thing all closed up. It has already produced 3 liters of most everything in there. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out financially, but my costs per month are so low on this, and it can hold 20,000 liters of water. So I don't foresee us having any issue with this anytime soon. We might have to increase the amount of trips we make per episode in order to fill it, but that would be a great problem to have if you ask. So let's get some more stuff going here. Now that we've got a little bit of passive production going on, we need to get the active back up and running here. Bill wrapping $900. We are not taking that one on. There's 2 baling missions here. That's a nice chunk of change. A massive cultivate mission that would take me at least, it says it's going to take 13.16. I don't know if that's just the case or if that's like the default time, but a lot of harvesting missions, believe it or not. I was hoping to get, look at the oats here. Looks like it's just trailer and go, but it would be really fun to get like one of these smaller fields and harvest it like crazy. I am not doing spinach. I spelled spinach wrong in my titles now, I realize. That is so unfortunate. Oh well, I don't care. That hoeing mission wouldn't take too crazy long, believe it or not. This is a 6-acre field. This is 2.64, so wouldn't be the worst. We already own the herbicide, so we could do one of those. But I think we're gonna take on this. It's 11 trees. That is so easy, and we're getting stuff from way up top. So we're gonna detour down the right side. We're gonna do the Deadwood contract way on the right side of the map in the east. So we're gonna do some double duty. I did not borrow the tools for the contract. All right, this just got way more fun, ladies and gentlemen. We got to bring the log forks and the trailer. We are gonna have some fun now. I also have to bring the weight so I can actually get those logs up in the air effectively. We gotta have some fun. And I guess if we're doing the Deadwood mission, we can just hopefully just chuck some logs in here. All right, and let's just double check. I was confident we're going to the north. Yep, we're going way up to the north to be able to start this mission. Is the log... Well, okay, it is... Oh, the log forks appear to be a little bit misguided. Not quite sure what we're going to do about that, because they're kind of inverted right now. There we go, we got them. Silly log forks. They are a little funny sometimes. But we're going to... this will actually be a lot of fun. We haven't really taken on too many... We only took on the 1 wood transport mission with this trailer. It's went with for a couple, but this is really one of the only that we've done with only the tractor in this trailer. So time-wise, it's probably going to take a little bit longer to load. And the transport time will be longer because we can only go about half the speed, but stopping at the Deadwood mission is not going to feel as bad now because hopefully we can just kind of load up some more stuff. I foresee this working out fairly well, truthfully. I'm hoping that the contract shows up at some point on my big map here, unless it was north of field 1. It is north of field... Oh, there it is. But it definitely looks like this is the way to go. Granted, this is some pretty nice flat ground. This might go really well. Where does the ground get steeper? It looks like it's steeper right here somewhere. So we're going to stop right here. We're going to unfold the trailer, and then also we're going to extend it such. So sorry, I'm trying to just figure out, make sure I got all the controls right. And we can shimmy it either way, should we want. That's the front loader again. So let's detach right here. We're going to move our weight to the back of the tractor. These logs should be fairly simple to take care of. We're going to raise these just for a second so we can get some angle. All right, let's do this. I'm thinking 2 at a time. Hoping the 2 at a time works well here. Or 3 at a time. Yeah, why not? I definitely did not stop at the right time. But I can't like pinch these logs anymore either, so we just kind of have to deal with the fact that we're on a tree now. Not quite sure what we're hitting either, which is very unfortunate. Don't tell me we're as far north as we can get. Oh well, get some height, and let's just drop them and pray. That went really well. So is that as far back as I can go? It seems like it. It's really unfortunate. Oh well, we should be able to make this work. Hard, and yeah, that just having it in mind that the borders right there makes all the difference. A little better. This side if we can. Working well. This is actually stacking better than when I do it with the crane. Not very lined up. We're going to do a better job here. Sometimes your speed with these missions is simply in how you pick up the logs and not much else. Make sure we're wide. Drill a little bit. Here's a good number. Here's a good number. Get to the back of the trailer this time. A little disappointed that I hit the front here. Not what we needed. Maybe I can do nothing and they'll just fall into place magically? I'm kind of about that. 2 more. This is going extremely well. Oh, I had to jinx it. Okay, 1 at a time is still moving along pretty well. Better than having to restack them constantly, you know? Forks down. We can use the actual log fork for that part. When it gets down to 1, they can be a little bit pesky. Not quite sure how we're going to do with getting dead wood on here too. That went on pretty well. I think there's 2 pieces left. Oh, that could have went worse. Now granted, the forks don't want to close like there we go. Didn't want to close like they should. Hoping to get the back one right over that lip. I don't like that. And now I'm hoping that I can get this front strap on without strapping down my... I think that'll work. I think that covers most any log that's in there. Get out. Oh, we can. Nice. Let's throw a couple more straps on. Just for the sake of knowing that it's not going anywhere. That's so nice. That's a great load up. And we can still get some deadwood logs up on top of that. I don't really know if I want to play drift trailer. We're going to play drift trailer on the way there. Alright. And now we head south. And holy smokes. I think we're being held off the ground with the rear wheels. Maybe that's why this drift's so bad. There is no doubt that this is a very heavy trailer. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're also kind of pushing the limits a little bit here. This is a rather steep uphill we're on right now. Take a look at it. So, not surprised. But we're going to stop at this Deadwood mission on the way down the road here. And then we'll keep going. There is no way we've delivered here this many times and didn't see this just sitting here. We've been here like 5 or 6 times, haven't we? That's just absurd. Well, I guess it was a good idea to do this contract for hauling the wood. Because now we can turn all of these in. We have now $9,800 to our name. Yeah, we can. Also, I want to track this trailer if I can. This takes up a little less room on our way back up to the shop. So we're gonna head on up there and see what's going on. All right, I just got us all put away here. I left the log forks on the front loader. Even though we probably could have switched out for the pallet forks, because that thing's probably gonna be looking at making us some sales within the next 2 months probably, but it kind of depends on what we get into. But I think it's time for us to find some more ways to make money. Because I'm hoping we get some discount tools going on sale sooner than later. Why am I just creeping forward? Interesting. Either way, okay. We have something we gotta buy. $14,500. It's 46% off. We don't have to pay 30 grand. We can buy it for 15. We need $14,000 in order to make this one happen. I mean, look at this. There's a bale wrapping mission right there. What do I get us into here is the question. Deadwood always pays. Mowing, plowing, spraying, wood transport, 5 grand, 23 logs. That's enough money right there. And we deliver way over to the sawmill. We're doing it again. We're doubling down on the wood transport missions. And then it looks like there's actually some deadwood down by the first location. So we're going to double dip yet again. This is what we're all about. We're going to do a mega time lapse here of all 3 stages of this process because we need to get this rolling here. I think I see something. Darn things. You know, I think there's too many that are in blatantly obvious spots. Like, that stuck out like a sore thumb. And, I mean, it's kind of nice. It's helping to speed up the series a little bit. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those things now where it's, I don't know, I might make it so I can only pick up one a video. That might make them feel a little bit more fair and balanced. But we can look at that too as we continue through. It has been kind of a nice little money boost as we work on this stuff. But let's see here. Looks like we have a Deadwood mission to our west. Where was the wood transport? Oh, it's just straight north from us. So this actually works out fairly well. So we can chop this one. I mean, there's 3 trees right here, which are pretty nice to deal with. I get out the flashlight between doing the trees, so that way I can sprint. Because I guess they don't want you sprinting with chainsaws. I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. I'm trying to make poor life decisions here, and you're ruining my ability to do so. See if we can drop it on the truck. Just shy. But I'm gonna get all these chopped down, and then we can. I mean, I'm talking over a time lapse. And there we are, another contract all buttoned up for us here. Let's grab our 1,300 for the Deadwood and another 5,800 for the transport mission, putting us up to a grand total of $22,141. With this money, of course, I want this wrapper. We don't need to drop extra. The bale turner. I don't think I need a bale turner. We're going to pass on the bale turner. $15,518. Bang. Look at this bad boy. The G5020. I think we need to do one contract just to feel this bad boy out. And it looks like we use something very similar here. So let's just, oh, I didn't look at the horsepower. I mean, it's just wrapping them. How heavy can it be, right? It's just wrapping them. If we have to, we can just, I mean, it's on a trailer too. What could possibly go wrong here? Throw this thing on the 3-point. We got a bunch of bale wrap. Where exactly? Over there. Let's go wrap some bales, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be kind of fun. It looks like there's literally 3 bales here. No way. We're gonna get $500 for wrapping 3 bales. I'm now much more comfortable to do a big bale wrapping mission. This is ridiculous. We can start driving back right now. We're in the back corner of the field. Done. Just like that. Hold it up. We just made $900. We made $300 a bale. Oh man, we're gonna be making a lot of money with this thing. I'm happy we bought it. It's already paid itself off, like 900 bucks of the 15 we spent on it. So we could do 14 more missions or 42 more bales, and this thing basically pays itself off. That is absurd. Not only that, but we don't have to lease any of the baling stuff, and we now have access to a baler for our own personal use, which means if we get a small round baler, we can mow our own grass. That's the only thing we're missing. We could put a mower on the front and a baler on the back, and we'd be pretty well set up to just be able to make our own bales. Now, of course, the bales would be small. We would have to work a lot to get a bale, but if we get some nice silage bales, that could be a big game changer in terms of our finances, for sure. I just seen an apple, but we've picked up way too many this episode. I'm telling you, we picked up too many. We can go back and get it some other time, but we now know where there are 2 apples, and that's okay. We don't need to pick up a million apples. So this is going to make such a nice addition to our yard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we continue to build out our yard and our tool platform for the day that we are able to actually start working our own. So with no further ado, thank you so much. I will see you next time on our Start From Nothing challenge. Take care.